What? Okay. Good water in the morning. It's always great. Okay, so we just killed a chaos beast. It came from over here. I want just you, sister.
Sets my path. Let's proceed. I better myself through my service.
Is there money to be made?
Do you believe that guy's glitching out? He's T-posing in the
Your
ground.
essential is always there for you.
I feel like I've been through here. Let me go back. Let's go this way.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Over there.
Oh.
Never doubt me.
I haven't doubted you so far. Not with traps, at least. But your aim? Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh. The Adeptus are back.
Arbitrators, secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glato, heal. Proctor Exact Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbe. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Raikad Manoris. So, Theodora von Valancius is dead. I will deliver this tragic news to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbates. I won't keep you any longer. Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control. That skirmish just now, Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today. Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too. Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbates. For now, I'm simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
That is true.
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Manoris. Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium.
So
In the
people,
case of Rykad
medicine.
Manoris, they include the ceramited explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
What do you know about the situation?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard. Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions I have for him are beginning to pile up. Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversation. Every citizen of this planet is a suspect, but Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people might call it a cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation. I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you. May the Emperor watch over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
So the governor is
The
being
arbitrator's arrival
questioned
was certainly a
for
welcome sight.
possibly
Hopefully they will
helping
help to put
steal
things
an
back in
imperial
order around
tithe.
here.
You better hope that there ain't even an inkling of his name on anything. Oh great, what do we got here? Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling in fear. The elder family members are doing what they can to calm the young. Several armed insurgents are watching the frightened yet unharmed hostages, but the watchers themselves are looking around nervously. Come to your senses, Ardle. Look at what you're doing to your own family. A woman of about 60, gray-haired, but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard, stretching his arms towards them. Take pity on us, let us go. Can't you see I'm trying to save you? The man clutches his weapon tightly. Only Aurora can help us. Why can't you understand that? Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other surgeons do the same. Who are you and what do you want? Chief, my former name Ardle is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes to salvation. Huh. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of your demagogic teachings that confused you meant to make mockery of your deplorable intellect, to cast your own children into the thrall of heresy. You drown your progeny in the filth with your own hands. Let's just use logic. I feel like that makes sense. Because, I mean, when I read this, I mean, this is how I hear it. You've been torturing your own family in order to save them. You have been blinding them so that they can see the truth. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth when I be saved. The old man is obstinate, but you sense that his confidence, his voice is diminished. Think about it, what good the final dawn has done for anyone. Some have died, some have had their eyes burnt out, some have burned. There's still a way to set things right. What happens to us now? um, man. Yeah. Don't let me see you again. Man. If it wasn't in front of their own family, I'd be like, yeah, execute, but
Would you look at that?
I guess I'm too
This could
nice
be
to the
an
Warhammer
opportunity.
40k universe.
See? Right there. Duty prevails.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh. Here we are. Let's meet this man who may have helped steal an imperial tithe. Let us level up first, though.
rise to the top or get left in the dust.
What are all these enforcers and soldiers doing in this shelter? Why are they not on the streets fighting back against the enemies of humanity?
I presume it is because the governor does not wish to be without his personal guard. Even behind the meter-thick walls of his bunker. Typical.
Tall, dark-skinned man turns toward you, greets you with a curt military manner. Fisal Rabiki Abmadign of Coronas, the governor of the star system. Welcome to the temporary headquarters. Governor Meaneth, mighty greetings. I'm not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to escort you? If so, I promise the punishment will be swift and severe. Your Lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest of you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodorna was the head of House von Valancius. I have received no word of her demise. How is it that you are the rogue trader? Yes, you did. Frowns, shadow falls over his face. Rogue trader Von Valancius is slain, unthinkable. Please accept my dearest and most sincere condolences. Your Lordship, do not hesitate to let me know how I might be of help. Any fresh crew? Of course, Your Lordship, you will be compensated for any losses. I will see to it personally that your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods. Excellent, Your Lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. I can offer you several thousand fine obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the planet. I'm sure you won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. Fear is a traitor? Why, any family, however noble, has an unworthy scribe or two. Naturally, we will surrender him, should we find him within our jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding his location, however. We have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to the data crypt, the Logis Able Sanctum. It aggregates all the time. Lex Mechanic reports, unfortunately, the access prayer is unknown to me. If you manage to convince the stubborn machine, you might learn something about Kunrad's movements. There's a Navis Nobilite station in the system, but those hermits don't do business with anyone. Not even I've ever been invited on board. However, they've been known to make exceptions for rogue trader families. Perhaps they will make one for you. He's wanting me to go do his dirty work for him. One of his distant younger offspring, yes, that has much That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Says so the governor. I like to hear your reasoning. Alright. Perhaps I've underestimated the mutiny, writing it off as a rabble's unusual nonsense. However, if it does involve corruption in the underground cult, this needs to be investigated. I'll assign additional resources to it and take the issue seriously. You have my word, Your Lordship. Okay. I do. Master Van Colox has left for the hallowed Ecolo... I'm not even going to attempt to say that word. Cenobium. It's an ancient monastery on the Abdiptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity, but I suppose that's too petty of a problem for an agent of the most holy Inquisition. Besides, I have already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapons the insurgents are using to shoot down shuttles over the city has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find the Master Vox clan, you should go to the Simonium. On behalf of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Hanuum, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretics' hands. Okay. I categorically object. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have on my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended by the omniscient servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in the same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. This Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right over him. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately for you. I would bet my life that... Is he about to kill the governor? The governor's voice dies down in a low growl of a drilling mechadendrite. Its tip is directed straight at the ridge of his nose. Medina clears his throat and grumbles stubbornly. So this is the negotiation technique you've resorted to. Do you think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? The governor mutters through gritted teeth. Abundantly so, Magos. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Hanos, officially undertake to accompany you to Rycad system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs of life cease function. What's so special? Never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction and should end up in heretic hands. The fury of the freed machines once, or these sacred circuits will destroy everything around them. Heresy must be purged from those blessed halls. I declare any... Okay. According to the reports we received, Logos Abel Hanumane set off for the howled electrodynamic Sobranium a short while before it was stormed. I'm glad to find you were safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master Vane Collux. Alright, I can hear my friend's night whispers through the door. Be careful on your search. If you stare into the shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it. Every shard at once, mending it is that much more tainted affair than a new reflection of deathlight. These guys pull their guns out on the Arbites if they're gonna do something. Yeah, fucking right. Governor Medina, in the name of the Lex Imperialis, I, Protector Solomon Anthar, arrest you on suspicion of involvement in the theft of the shipment of the Imperial tithe. Taking into account the state of emergency on this planet, I will permit you to retain your authority under my direct supervision. From this time forth, you will give the Adeptus Arbites your full cooperation, in particular by transferring command of the strike groups and other resources to me. Though deathly pale, proudly raises his chin. Arrest me, transfer my resources. You demands undermine my efforts to suppress the rebellion. Excuse me, Protector, but this accusation of stealing is in the sacred type is simply... He stops talking under Arbiter's oppressive and merciless gaze. Denying guilt only adds to suspicion against you, Governor. Now let us go over everything one more time. The tithe was stolen from your world. You are culpable for this incident, whether you were personally involved or not. You will provide the resources I have requested without objection. As this measure serves to re-establish control over the planet, comply, or I will consider your refusal of obstruction of the investigation and take steps accordingly. It seems I am left with no other option than to obey your will. As his law-abiding servant, I honor the word of Lex Imperialis. Shoots a quick glance, unless his lordship has anything to say about it. Don't drag me into this. In that case, please accommodate yourself, Protector, before I give you access codes. I must give a protracted self-exonerating statement. There is no need. All information required of you will be obtained during questioning without witness. Be it your personal guard or rogue trader, just you, me, and your Galato. Stop the heretics from taking over the starport and other locations critical to the investigation. At the same time, we'll crush the heretic resistance. Most of them are hiding amongst the commoners. And a series of concentrated strikes against residential districts and infirmaries will send them running. That is when we finish the Rebel Corion. above the throne. I will be governing over nothing but ruins and corpses by the time you're done. Have faith in my methods, Governor. I am not going to depopulate your world. After all, it needs to be able to continue paying tithes. I mean, I really don't feel like getting in the way of an arbite. Better to cut off the hand than to let the infection overtake the whole body. I guess that makes sense. I know this from a few intercepted Vox exchanges and a couple of scumbags we've interrogated, but first and foremost, I know that from experience, such mutinous rabbles always feed off its families of associates, who also provide a source of recruits to support its ranks. And of course, there is the heretics' competent habit of using the local population as a shield. We need to flush them out of their nests and starve them of resources. Okay. I guess they're done talking to me now.
I always keep my options open.
Let's see. I appeal to the machine spirit to open the motion. Accept my request. Why do I feel like this is important? Cannot see secret design, but I can sense that shackle in the spaces. The minds of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harnesses of their vows. This one got any? No. Anywhere truly
Is there
safe.
money to be made?
Wait. Here, let's get back in here and then go back to the void ship. And then we'll go check another planet out. happened over the past few days. I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship, cogitators, and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual or of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, and sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in the cogitator, calculations, or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take on after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. It says they pose no danger. Should I go there? Yeah, we're already here, so we'll just go here. Looks like we're in. It's not time yet. It's not time. Puppy's getting hungry.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our nospheric coronas. May its vitality nourish our augments. May its purity wash over our imperatives and endworms.
As far as I am aware, the monastery supplies power to several major hive cities on Rykat. Hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the Corpse Emperor!
Another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs van Kellogg's of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the Rogue Trader's protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances? The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of Rogue Trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah? Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody. I came to Ricad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontent from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor.
Blasphemous insanity.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished.
I always have a backup plan.
I'm watching your back. Always.
Keep your wits about you.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Nothing escapes my sight.
I always keep my options open. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Guided by faith.
Just a minor setback.
Everyone, step aside. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
My ears are ringing.
Anything else?
Who, if not me? Your end was inevitable. I'll make it happen. Find it hard to believe in second chances.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
It's as good as done.
I will do my duty. I'm not interested. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Assured, I'll be marking this incident down.
Another enemy down.
I feel the power surging. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally. I'm done with this one. Let's see to it your reckoning is due.
What is this foreboding? But of course,
What an unfortunate turn of fate. Should I divine our next step?
Okay.
Is there money to be made?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I swear we said something. They were talking about it earlier. Let me. Hmm. 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 I'm not sure. Oh. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Keep your wits about you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I refuse.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Alright. Maybe I should make her have the sniper, because she's like, she's really weak. She doesn't do close up, so I guess the sniper would be good for her.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's save the game real quick. Just in case.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Let us not dawdle. Rise to the top,
Pay
or get
attention.
left in the dust. I always keep my options open. Make an example out of you!
Abelard.
Wreck their morale! Stay vigilant!
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! Doubt is for the weak.
Follow my lead.
Nothing! On it. Not this Greyer's job. My faith shields me!
Out of my way!
For the throne's glory.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll make it happen. On it.
Beyond the science.
I'll make it happen.
At your beck and call.
Initiating bioreformation protocol.
Careful now.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Great.
Was that you? Or... Will do. Pain cleanses the body.
The Emperor is on our side. Let's see to it.
Blasphemer!
Naturally. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. Get me a target. I won't stand for it. I'll see to it personally.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, we're making headway now.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
From the ashes, I will rise. Ministration is a holy task. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. What of course? Be gone.
I need a foothold. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. I won't do that.
I'm a member. I am ready for whatever comes. You should feel honored to witness this!
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Anything else?
But of course, Lord Captain. More trouble than it's worth. Not sanctioned to do this. Alas, no. I won't do that. Not sanctioned to do this.
I won't compromise my principles. Who, if not me?
On it!
I'll make it happen.
These chaos spawns are starting to become a regular thing.
Indeed. I will do my duty.
As the tactical imperative dictates,
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Vengeance will be swift.
Cover me! Can a witch has fallen? Leave her to rot.
Naturally, expected turn of events.
More trouble than it's worth. Alas, no. Not sanctioned to do this.
On it. I'll make it happen.
I'll do it.
I refuse. It's as good as done.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. Indeed.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Request approved.
Rookies!
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Eradicate it. When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
My
Keep your wits
passions of
about
iron
you.
feel cold.
Okay.
Surrender to the dark powers!
I am registering a severe violation of purity protocols. The blessed Aramant has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. We can use blasphemous clothing as disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the party. See, I would have been more. I just don't.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I mean, he's the Inquisition. If you just wouldn't be smart, I don't think.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I have. Faith without deeds is worthless. Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
I serve the ruinous powers! Yet the man knows no pain. Chaos guides me.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Mocking me.
Okay.
The scriptural protocol desire condemns you. I serve the ruinous powers! Suffering is part of the trial. Weapon at the ready.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. will do my duty. I took care of this one.
The Emperor is on our side. I won't object to it.
Let's see to it.
I'm done with this one.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down. I won't stand for it. I'll make it happen.
Anything else?
We're gonna purge all these heretics.
Is a reward.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. That is for nothing can escape the Emperor's
There you go,
judgment.
sister.
I'll do it.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Faith without each strike is a prayer.
I'll do it.
Eradicated.
This is unacceptable. As the Emperor...
But you, my Emperor! The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Alright.
Damage to all.
Chaos guides me.
Stop it! Be gone.
Okay, her with a sniper I do like.
Running binary in value.
Oh, do I hear a Grammy?
Suffering is part of the trial.
My faith strengthens me.
Alright, gotta purge heretics with my mic off from now on.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Everyone, step aside. For the throne. Be gone. I'm a member. I feel the power surging. Who, if not me? You never stood a chance. I won't compromise my principles.
Will do.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. On it.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Anything else? Farewell.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The Omnissiah. I'm listening.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
darkness lurks beyond the bright flashes. No, two darknesses. One streaked with red, with clanking shackles. The other